So I'm not really the kind of guy that'll just open up an account for the bonus anymore. So I figured I would just go ahead and consolidate every single one of my checking, savings, investing, Roth accounts all into one single thing, guys. I went ahead and did that over the last couple of days, and it feels pretty nice. Listen, I understand, trying to go after that latest APY that's coming out of Marcus or SoFi or one of those cool accounts like that. It's kind of nice, right? You get that extra $20 in APY for over the year because maybe you're getting an extra 0.5 or 0.10%, something, that seems juicy on paper, but then you realize it's not as much. And I've kind of come to this point in my life where I just value simplicity. I really value having everything in one spot. It just makes it easier, right? And if it's easier for you to have everything flowing in your finances, right, then you might just be more motivated to save more money, invest more money, or even make more money. Maybe ask for that raise. It's almost December, isn't it? Oh, God. So, yeah, I've kind of come to that point where, am I getting old? I'm valuing all this weird simplicity stuff. I just never was that guy, right? I was the kind of guy chasing after APYs, dude. I was going out to the club late night, hitting on Marcus. That's kind of weird. But anyway, I just kind of got over that, and here I am, staring at a Google Sheet. I got everything Fidelity laid out across that paper, Yeah, so it's pretty cool that I'm able to save a lot of my paycheck, I've been blessed to be in this position where somehow I'm employed in 2024 and I'm making an income. So I try to do the best of what I can with that income and just save as much as I can. I do split this little tiny apartment with my girlfriend, and that helps save on rent, which is pretty nice. So pretty much what I have going here, I'll show you the percents just to help you understand. I got 32% going in my Fidelity investment account, which I'll show you the contents of that in a bit. And I think that's honestly pretty good. 32%. Now, I guess now that we think about it, I shouldn't be starting with that. Let's start with what's most important. Bills. Right, bills. They're the most important thing you need to start out with. If you can't, pay your bills, how are you going to invest? I think a lot of people get this wrong. I think a lot of people, try to put money on freaking some random stock and try to make money to pay their bills that way. And I realize, and so I don't do that anymore, guys. I go ahead and pay my bills on time. Everything's paid in full on this channel, guys. We don't waste any freaking interest. We don't miss payments. I don't miss rent. Never have, never will. And so that's the first thing I do, right out of my Fidelity Cash Management account. Super easy, guys. Fidelity Cash Management account is probably the best thing I ever discovered. It just really has that dog in it, bro. It really is that easy. It's got zero freaking problems, okay? And $0 on when you put your card in a random ATM and take money out. They refund you. I think that's pretty nice. Well, what else do they have? A good interest rate. Yes, a SPAX interest rate, whatever that is. 7-day yield, something around 4.6% at the filming of this video. If you don't know what that means, you're basically getting 4.6% on your cash, and that makes me happy. So I try to, leave a little emergency extra funds in there just in case for some reason, I'm unable to pay my bills, or maybe I got some medical problems, or maybe I, go buy a 2023 Cadillac Escalade, and then it breaks down on the side of the road, and my friend can't pick me up, and then I got to pay the bill to fix it because the air suspension went out, or something crazy like that. But luckily for me, I just don't have a car, so I tend to avoid all those problems. After paying 26% of my net income to my bills, I am lucky enough to have 18% of that to my spending, and that is where all my credit card spending goes. As you know, this is a credit card YouTube channel, and we focus on spending money. So, well, what other account than a SoFi account to have that come out of? So I'm able to track everything inside of my SoFi account super easy, fine and dandy, because I just connect all of my credit cards to this one account. It's so easy, guys. You don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about fixed costs. Maybe electricity. I don't even have electricity in that account. It's no utilities, none of that. It's pure spending, baby. Anything you want to do, rack up those credit cards, that SoFi account is going to be paying for it. And I don't give myself that much to pay, unfortunately. I don't have a lot, Sometimes you got to pay to play, and for some reason I'm only paying 18% of my net income to play. That's because I could find everything for free on Facebook Marketplace, or maybe in the streets. New York has a lot of garbage everywhere. And yeah, and so I mean, there's really not much here to it. I am luckily able to get a decent amount of APY on my SoFi savings account, because I do put some of it into the savings account and then put it back into the checking account to pay the bills. I'm just, trying to let go of that. I just don't think it makes that much of a difference, but I guess it might. Basically, I'm getting a little higher APY because SoFi checking only gets 0.5 APY on the checking, I'm pretty sure. And I think it gets 4 point something at the time of this video on the savings, which is pretty nice. And SoFi really makes it super easy to look at everything. I already told you that. What's next? Oh, my beautiful Roth 401k. Yeah, luckily for me, my company doesn't match unless I vest all that, which is a long time. And it's a vesting schedule, Roth 401k. I basically contribute 10% of my gross income. Oh wait, it's not gross anymore. Yeah, I converted it to a Roth. A Roth 401k is your post-tax 401k. Yes, I used to contribute to the regular 401k, but I've realized that over time, I think I'll probably end up being, if I'm lucky, in a higher tax bracket. And that's because Uncle Sam keeps changing his brackets, and I'm probably going to get freaking screwed in the future. So why not just pay the taxes now? I mean, that's probably my best bet. I don't know. Maybe if I had no income later or something like that, I could probably just, pay it later. But yeah, basically the argument between Roth 401k and regular 401k is taxes. And so I've converted everything into Roth 401k. And I pay my bill. I pay my bills, dude. I pay the taxes, so I got to do what I got to do. And that's in Fidelity. Super easy. 22% goes into this account. Is what I'm seeing right there. It's something like 15% of my income. I think I said 10%, but then they contribute 5%, but then it's on a vesting schedule. But actually, it's 15%, and then they contribute an extra 5%, which makes it something around, I don't know, probably just 15%, because I don't know how long I'm going to. So yeah, the Roth 401k, beautiful account. Everything is invested in FXAIX. This is the Fidelity 500, S&P 500, baby. We keep it simple. One fund, one rules. Everyone knows the rules. This one fund, baby. We don't mess around. We don't need any of that ETF stuff. We don't need any of that high expense ratio stuff. We keep it low at 0.02%. Why keep it high if you can keep it low? I don't need some fund manager to go out there and freaking skibbity riz all the stocks to make them go a little bit higher than what they probably already aren't going to go. So I just keep it in my simple FXAIX across the entire board. I do have some older stocks that are just chilling extremely tough, like my VOO and maybe some SPY. These are just some, ETFs that I bought when I didn't know what I was doing, and I just wanted to get in. That's the most important part, getting in. Get in before it's too late. And I did get in. I did get in really freaking hard, dude. I went really hard and did everything backwards, just like I started this video with Fidelity Invest. I went straight into the investment account in the beginning because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But I guess it paid off a little. I kept some of those stocks after I kind of, I don't know. So yeah, Fidelity Invest, like I told you, 32.4% of my money goes right into there, and it's technically the rest. So anytime I get a little bonus, hit me up, my boss. That's really weird. I guess if I'm blessed enough to have some income that happened to jump a little bit above my base pay, it just goes all into this Fidelity Invest account. I don't have to worry, and it's automatically invested. It sounds super complicated, but I'm very proud of this, okay? I went and worked on this for many years of my life, trying to figure out the best way to have everything just be automatic. Still is. And so basically, I don't have to worry about it. It just automatically invests FXAIX. And so same with my Roth 401k and my Roth IRA, which... Oh, my bad. I've realized you might be like, yo, where's your Roth IRA, dude? Well, I used to have... I actually just finished that $7,000 contribution maximum, and so I don't pay myself into that account anymore. That would be part of the 32.4% Fidelity Invest category on here. And right now, it's just going all into my individual Fidelity investment account. But it used to be split a little bit, maybe like $100 a week or whatever, to get to $7,000 by, September 30th as the time of this video. So, and I guess it's just kind of nice knowing that deep down, dude, I'm probably going to be fine. I'm really happy and lucky to be blessed into this situation where, my income is decent enough where I'm able to split it all up in this way. I was at a point where I was putting 100% into the old checking account, trying to make the bills, dude. It's tough, man. I understand. And so I do think that having a bills focused forward account style is probably the best way to organize everything. I wouldn't really go in and try to save extra and make yourself feel better, because you're only going to be struggling, dude. If you gotta have a headache when you're trying to save your money and force yourself to do it, and then you ended up just pulling that money right back out of the old savings account and right back into checking and paying your bills that way, I mean, you're probably not. It just creates a headache. You know what I'm saying? So I guess if you were to be starting out and you wanted to just, take anything out of this video, is pay your bills. Obviously, come on, dude. And then just put like $1 or maybe $10, $20 into some sort of, high yield savings account. Maybe you could do the Fidelity CMA. Get back up here. And that's the cash management account for you. The SPAC's 4.69% APY, I'm pretty sure, something nice like that. I like the cash management account for my savings, for my cash, and just work your way up from there, Just have some sort of automatic, paycheck split system, so you could have some go into your checking and some go into, I don't know, some sort of savings. And I just think overall, it's just the easiest way to, reach financial independence. And I'm not there, but I think I'm going to be getting there soon. I really want to keep pushing towards it. I want to get a house. I don't have enough money, but we'll talk about that soon. And yeah, man, I really think that's all I got for this video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoy your beautiful time here on this planet, and I hope you invest in your future. Take it easy. Bye.